All right, football fans, Joe the Fan here with Just Win Bets Baby here with Shano Mac. Shano, of course, we went 1-0 in the Hall of Fame game while on vacation. You took the Chargers plus 115, my friend. We're here with 3 games on Thursday night. Let's start with the first one. The Indianapolis Colts taking on at Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens now, because it opened up money line for the Ravens at minus 108, and it was -1, the spread was. But now Richardson's been told that he's going to play for the Colts. So now the line has changed. It's now Ravens plus 5.5 at minus 110, money line plus 205. I'm going to do a little pizza money on that, my friend. And then the Colts at minus 250 money line. And of course, you know, they're given minus 5.5. Your thoughts? Oh, the over and under at 38.5.
Yeah, I really like the Ravens getting the points there. I would take the Ravens plus the 5.5 pretty much all day. I think the Ravens, they went 6 straight years without losing a preseason game recently, right? They lost to Washington when Ron Rivera, funny enough, it's not last season, the season before, broke that 6-year winning streak. So the Ravens getting 5.5 points in preseason, which is pretty much unheard of. I get Richardson's playing, but he's coming off an injury. I don't think he's that great to start with. Doesn't scare me. Like it doesn't scare me at all. Ravens still have they have a pretty deep club. It's not like they're really thin, like only starters are good, and their defense is good. So I love the Ravens at plus 5.5 there. I'm taking Ravens plus the points for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Shano. Ravens plus 5.5 at minus 110, courtesy of our friends over at DraftKings. But I'm going to do a little pizza money on Ravens plus 205. Speaking of pizza, shout out to my buddy over there at the Outer Banks, Slice Pizzeria. And you can get it by the pie or get it by the slice. Check them out. Milepost 8, right by Kitty Hawk. Kitty Hawk, between Kitty Hawk and Kill Devil Hills. Nice guy. He's a huge Ravens fan. Nice mom and pop shop there. Love it. Right next to an ice cream place and I believe one of your personal favorite shops there, Shano, Duck Donuts.
Oh, Duck Donuts is huge. We go Duck Donuts all the time. Especially they're up here now, so I don't have to go all the way down.
Yeah, I know. They don't make it like they do down there, though. Let's be honest. All right, let's jump in our next game there, Shano. Thursday, 7:30. So the first game was at 7 o'clock. So 7:30 is the Bengals taking on the defending champs, the Eagles. The Eagles are getting +6, courtesy of DraftKings at minus 112. The over and under on the points is 37.5. And Eagles plus 210 on the money line, minus 258 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Your thoughts on this game?
I saw that Burrow's gonna be playing at least 2 series. I think I saw, which is kind of probably why the Bengals are so heavily favored here, because I don't think Hurts is going to play at all. So I think the Bengals will win the game, but the Eagles getting +6, that is intriguing there. I think I'm going to definitely put some money on that one. Where Eagles +6. I think that's my play there. If you look back in the Eagles' preseason history, the last few years, the biggest point spread was 4 points of the last 3 years straight for game 1 of the preseason. So that tells me that all their first game preseasons are close. So 6 points is a lot of points. That's pretty much a touchdown, right? So I'm taking Eagles +6. That's my bet for that one.
Well, if you go over across the up the street there to my friend over at Bet Rivers, they've got it at +6.5 at the same price, minus 112. So
avoid the push there.
I'll take that.
Yeah, avoid the push there for sure.
Yeah, 6.5 at minus 112 is your best bet. You can get them at we give you the best price around here, Shano. But if you want to give 5.5, it's plus money on FanDuel. It's even money. So just a thought. All right, we'll go to our last one. So I agree with you on the Philadelphia Eagles. Plus, I'll take the +6.5, courtesy of our friends over at Bet Rivers at minus 112. So I'll take that the kicker on that one. I don't think it'll go to 7. I don't think it definitely won't go to 7. Let's talk about the last game, which is
if it goes to 7, you should jump on that right away.
Oh,
if anybody listening.
Absolutely.
If it goes to 7, 7.5, pick that up as soon as you see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hop on that quick. Seattle hosting, of course, the Las Vegas Raiders at 10 o'clock on Thursday evening. The Seattle's getting 4.5 here at minus 110. Over and under here, 37.5. The money line for the Seattle Seahawks plus 190, and then minus 230 for the Raiders, because the Raiders are, of course, favored. You talked about this off air there, Shano, about the total points there, because of the way, the defensive coordinator used to be with the Ravens, who's now the head coach at the Seattle Seahawks. I believe it's his third year. So, your thoughts on that? And Pete Carroll.
I think it's his second year for
Second
Seattle.
year, yeah.
Second year, because he was, when the Washington was looking for head coaches, he got interviewed with them, and then they went with DQ. Thankfully, I like DQ a lot. But he's a defense coach, right? Pete Carroll, first year in Las Vegas. Pete Carroll loves to run the ball. He loves to play good defense and run the ball. That's like his style, right?
Yep.
And then the passing plays are definitely off the run. That's when he gets that play action. He loves it. When he had Russell Wilson, he'd do that play action boot, kick it outside, get Russ moving outside the pocket because he's a little short guy for a quarterback for the NFL. Right. And then so he can see downfield, and that's when he would hit the big bombs downfield with that big moon ball he has, right? So because of that, and I think both of their starters are going to play a decent amount, but because both teams, I think, like that slower pace, and they slower pace of play, and they like to play good defense and run the ball. I think I like that under at 37.5 currently on DraftKings. Are you seeing it at a better number anywhere else, or is that?
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
The board?
I'm looking right now as we speak here. I see it at 37, under 37.5. The best one you can get it is at Caesars, minus 110. We talked about, of course, DraftKings, but I mean with the same price. So you could also do FanDuel, same price. It depends on what your book is doing there. But if it goes 38, I'm hopping on that. I think it might go to 38. I see a bet MGM now at 36.5. So again, the books fluctuate like that. But yeah, I like that play.
Yeah, I like the under. I mean, preseasons in general, and preseason games tend to go under. I get to look up the exact number, but like over the last 5 years, the under hit like 70% of the time or something like that in preseason football. So, and then 37.5, that's a pretty decent size number right there. It's not a huge number. Like I think if this is a regular season game, it'd be higher than that. But for a preseason game, that's a pretty big number, and I think that'd go under for two teams that like to play ball control, waste the clock. And it's first game of preseason. They're not going to be showing anything special. So I would take the under.
I'm going to go with a parlay here. Little pizza money right here, my friend. Baltimore Ravens, 6.5. The Eagles, plus 6.5. And under 37.5 in the Raiders game at close to plus 600, plus 586. Ooh. Do a little pizza on that. If you put $10 down, you're talking at $58, obviously. So you guys do the math. We'll do a little pizza on that and see
that's a good one
how that's a good one.
I like that for sure.
Yeah.
I'd put a little pizza on. Nothing crazy. No crazy amount. Parlays are always tough to hit, but yeah, right. That'd be nice. It's a nice payday there.
We're warming up here, my friend. We're warming up.
And it's preseason. You never know. The weird things happen, and like some starter doesn't play they want to, so they stay out an extra series. They score an extra touchdown. You never know. So it's preseason, but warming up for the regular season. Everybody is. We are too. And like you said, we hit Chargers money line last time, so we're starting to look pretty well so far. Let's keep up with the winning train. Let's keep going.
Yeah, but not only that, Chino, you have to understand these coaches' egos, right? So Harbaugh is going to want to win in Baltimore. His streak went down. He had a long streak, and then Washington beat him a couple years ago, as you stated. But they're like, hey, even if they're down, they're going to try their very best, to either score or maybe score a field goal or whatever, to try stuff out. That's what good coaches do. So that's why I like the point here. Sirianni is the same way in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean he's a tough guy too. He doesn't like to lose,
especially at home.
Yeah. And what is the rate? What are the Raiders favored by? 4.5.
Yep.
That's a little too high for me for a preseason game.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I mean, you got to think about that's Pete Carroll going back to Seattle. It's in Seattle.
Yeah.
I know it's just a preseason game. It's not a regular season game, but you don't think he wants to win that game, right?
No, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. But yeah. So All right, better. So that covers our best bets for Thursday's preseason. Again, let's recap. We're both taking the Baltimore Ravens plus 5.5. We've got the we have the Philadelphia Eagles plus 6.5, and we're taking the under in the Vegas Seattle game at under 37.5. And I did a little parlay on that plays close to 6-1 at plus 586. So we did a little pizza money on that.
Little pizza on Ravens money line as well. We said just
yeah, we did a little. Yeah,
because the Ravens do play well in the preseason for some reason. They love the preseason.
Our producer Mark, he's using his. He doesn't have pizza money. He has Ruth Chris money. I don't know what he's playing with that.
He's got pizza franchise money.
He's got pizza franchise money. He's got Papa John's money on that.
Like he can open up a franchise.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly. All right, bettors. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're over 480 subscribers. We're trying to get to that 500 level on our YouTube channel. So if you can hit that subscribe, everything we do is absolutely free. We'll never charge you. We've hit on a lot of stuff since April. Shano's done well in not only UFC, but also the Stanley Cup. He's done close to 17-1 with his Houston Astros pick, the best record in baseball. We've been hitting on WNBA. I've been hitting on a lot of the soccer stuff throughout. The Ace of Diamonds has been hidden with baseball. I mean, the list goes on, but we will never charge you for a subscription or anything like that. The only reason that we're asking you to subscribe is so we can produce a lot of more stuff for you. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok. We'd love to get those views, those followers up as well, that volume up, as well as YouTube. But if you can hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up, that really would help both of us out. And so our producer, Mark, can not only send us to vacation together, but also get off our back. I'll tell you that. And now apparently we have a program director. I don't even want to talk about it there, Shano. I don't.
I haven't met him yet.
No, you don't want to meet the guy. I know he's bald. That's all I know. Anyway, I have nothing against that. But anyway, we'll catch you guys later, and we'll hop back on. Don't forget to catch our history and sports later on. We're back, so now we can deliver more of that stuff. We'll have a Mount Rushmore. We just had SummerSlam, so I think we're going to have our Mount Rushmore of the greatest tag teams in WWE history. That and much, much more. Football's around the corner. And don't forget, again, to hit that subscribe button. We appreciate those who are following us, and we'll definitely catch you later. See you next time.